Springbok Day 30, boys. Tonight's freaking rest day, but tomorrow we got chest day. And I gotta be honest with you guys. This is like my 51st time recording this video because I don't know why, but I keep messing it up. I'm trying to get my point across, but I'm failing a little bit, but it's okay. This is gonna be the video. Chest training. Going forward, I want to start doing wide grip presses. And you might be thinking, if you want a bigger chest, why would you do wide grip? Doesn't that target your shoulders more? And I'll tell you this, I actually agree based on the current scientific literature that we have. But in terms of every guy in the gym, every famous bodybuilder who has had a huge, voluminous, and rotund, striated chest, okay? They all do wide grip presses. All of them. And they're all really good at wide grip pressing. Not with hyper-optimized powerlifting form. I'm just talking about raw strength, okay? Making sure that the chest stretch is more intense and you're worsening your leverage at the bottom, right? So, when you do wide grip presses, depending on how you do it, you can get a much bigger stretch on your chest, and the bulk of the tension is actually in the bottom half range of motion, right? Now, is there something magical about that? I don't know. But you look at guys like Arnold, of course, you probably can immediately just say, oh, he was a genetic elite, and I'll agree with that. But he was really good at wide grip pressing, and he did some really heavy dumbbell flies, which indicated that he had some strong pecs that could move weight, okay? Now, you look at guys like Alex Eubank. We're narrowing it down a little bit. I look at the guy's form and technique, and clearly he has a gigantic chest, especially compared to every other body part. And I notice that he has to take a wide grip because he has very long arms, and so naturally his hands are going to be placed wider on the bar. And the leverage, because of that, is worsened in the lift overall because he has a bigger range of motion, he's getting a bigger stretch, and he's placing his grip further out on the bar, okay? And so the triceps are probably going to have a lot less say in how the bench goes, and the pecs are going to have a lot more say. So, I say it's a game of isolation and playing with where the tension's at. And I think of several other guys right now with gigantic chests who all have very similar technique. So I think I'm going to attempt to implement that tomorrow. Will I for sure? I don't know, because I might just do the grip where I'm strongest, right about here, moderate grip, and then it might feel so good that I just decide to stick with it and go, you know what, I could hit a PR today. But what I might try to do is just humble myself, go to the wide grip, reduce the weight a little bit potentially. I'm not going to try to, but that might potentially be what happens. And try to get a very ballistic stretch on my chest. I think that if I pair that with moderately heavy dumbbell flies, getting a really deep, like I said, ballistic stretch, still attempting to be safe and everything, but just getting a deep, explosive stretch, I really think that that's going to cause some very good growth, especially if I am carbing up a lot. Now, what does carbing up have to do with it? Carbing up increases your force production because glycogen is, it gets stored in the muscle. Okay, I was trying to think of something there. So when you eat carbs, carbs convert into glucose. Glucose gets stored as glycogen into the muscle, and it allows your muscles to actually have higher motor unit recruitment because they have another energy source, basically. And you can actually get more effective training because of that. So, if you're not carbing up, do it. And also, it gives you a crazy pump. So, it's also fun. But, anyway, boys, this was a bit of a shorter video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I sure did. I definitely want to implement that technique tomorrow. And to be honest, I'm never going to stop trying to get a huge chest. I don't care what genetics have in that, area, what hold they have on my physique. I'm not going to give up, I'm not going to let myself have a small chest. I want a huge, huge, thick, crazy, like protruding out of my shirt chest. And I think that wide grip presses, getting strong at those, getting insane pumps, is going to develop my chest strongly. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys tomorrow for chest day, and triceps, and shoulders.